you going to dance, Andy?
No,
Why not?
because this puzzle still drives me insane.
You're always playing with those damn puzzles.
Well, they're
Is
fun.
that your thing?
Yeah, I have a lot of them. I like puzzles.
Hey, what's going on? Gary Hardy here,
And I'm Andrew.
and we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services, coming to you with this week's episode of Brunner's Bits. You like how's that? Bits.
You're very excitable this
I
morning.
know.
Highly caffeinated.
I'll say it one more time. Bits. Music's still going. All right. So today, folks, me and Andy are going to talk about just kind of like a Thanksgiving recap.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a little bit of a break between now and the new year. We got lots going on, families, parties, things like that. So
Potential
we're going
for
to
snowfall.
Yeah, we got snowfall plans, leadership training creations, just all kinds of stuff. So we're going to take a little bit of a break after this episode so that we can focus on this fundraiser we're trying to do and be our team and things like that. But we'll be back at the first of the year. But today we want to talk, though, about all of the things we're grateful for from Thanksgiving, a little recap, things like that. But before we do that, folks, we have our current events. That's right, folks. It is time for the current events.
Highly caffeinated today.
Yeah, I had a coffee meeting. So, folks, today I want to remind everyone. So last week we did a little a show with my buddy Brian from the MUM Food Pantry. And I want to give a little update. So at Brunner's, we're trying to do a $10,000 goal fundraiser for the MUM Food Pantry in West Carrollton. This food pantry served about 2,400 kids last year. That equates to around 35 to 40 kids a day, or I'm sorry, a week that we're open. We're open on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but nonetheless, it costs between $2,000 and $3,000 a month to buy perishables for these families, eggs, milk, all that kind of stuff. The food bank doesn't give that. So we're working on a fundraiser right now, trying to get get some money to this food pantry. I have personally applied for some funds, a donation from a local Optimist Club. Our company donated money. My mother, Judy, donated money. Multiple people from my BNI group have donated money. But right now we're at $1,500
Not bad.
of the $10,000 goal. We're shooting to try to reach this goal by December 31st so that we could present a check to the MUM Food Pantry at the beginning of the year. So if you feel inclined, after the show, I'll have a little link in the comment section on our YouTube and Facebook channels. If you feel inclined, donate. Goes to families in need. When you're hungry, you don't care about politics.
Nope.
You just want to eat, and that's all we care about. We don't care about politics, citizen status. I don't give a crap about any of that when it comes to feeding people. So if you need food, come to the pantry, and if you have money and you feel like donating, it goes to a good cause. Our next current event is we want to talk about honeybees and bumblebees. Weird topic.
Not really.
Well, I'm bringing it up because in Scotland, a couple years ago, they took a 90-acre field. 90-acre field that had only 50 bumblebees in it. That field now has over 4,000 bumblebees. So I want to discuss a little bit about bumblebees and honeybees, two of nature's most important pollinators.
I'd like to know what poor guy had to sit out there and count the honeybees in that big of a field going 1, 2, 3, 1, crap, 1, 2.
Well, it's the Bumblebee Conservation Trust, so I'm sure that they have a way of counting these bumblebees. But I want to go through and discuss some differences between bumblebees and honeybees. So, Andy, which one do you think's larger?
The bumblebees are bigger.
They are larger and hairier.
It's fuzzy.
So, one of these two types of bees go and put their nests underground, and one put them above ground. Which one do you think puts their nests above ground?
I know this. It's honeybees.
Honeybees put their hives above ground in like trees, crevices, things like that.
Or in man-made.
Bumblebees are the bees that you see going into your mulch beds, underground, things like that. Their hives are underground. Don't look at it, Andy. His phone's going off, and I can see and feel him wanting to.
Well, we have, was just informed there's a downed tree at one of our properties.
Well, it looks like we have some work to do. Yeah. So bumblebees, honeybees. Which one of them live and move year round, and which one are seasonal?
The honeybees are year round. It's like a weird class.
I know, right? Honeybees live. Their queen goes year round. They just move a little slower. Bumblebees are seasonal. And here's one of the most important ones. And I'm just going to say it out loud so we can move on. The worst thing that can happen with bees is getting stung. Well, honeybees will sting you once.
And then
bumblebees will sting you multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
But when they sting you, they send out an odor that the other bees know. So although they only sting you once, the honeybee, thousands are on their way once you get stung. So you better go.
And a honeybee, something like produces a teaspoon of honey per bee in its entire lifetime.
Are you serious?
And it all makes really tasty mead.
I love honey. My wife's dad has some hives, and it's amazing.
What? Yeah. Just finding out about this now?
Oh, yeah. All right, you ready? Our next current event, folks, is, and this is because I'm an Army guy, an Army sergeant was reunited with his dog. This dog, Jacob, is a bomb and an explosive dog.
There you go.
And Staff Sergeant May saw that his dog that he had served with in Iraq in 2020 was up for adoption, and the American Humane Society worked it out, and he adopted this dog.
Oh, yeah.
So he was reunited with his dog that he cleared mines with. How cool is that?
Dog's got some balls.
Yeah, I was reading the article on this gentleman, and he's like, the first time he met the dog, it was all hyper, and he's like, "What? Oh my gosh, what's going on with this dog? It's crazy." And then after a while, it started to chill out. That's his buddy. They used to sleep together and everything. How cool is that?
My dog sleeps with me, but I don't like it. He's a horse.
My dog doesn't sleep with me. All right, folks, we're gonna move on. I'm done talking about dogs. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving recap, coming together with gratitude. And first off, Andy, how in the heck did you spend your Thanksgiving?
Oh, the first part, making lots of food and stressing out about timing as usual. And I always forget something and end up at a store of some kind, usually Dots because it's near my house, or Myers if it's open, Kroger's.
Myers, my place.
Yeah, well, Dots is closer, and they have pretty much everything I need. But
Myers a bit more expensive, but it's my place.
Yep, there you go.
Did you have all of your youngins and adults with you
at different times? Yeah, the older set is now they have significant others and other families and things, and now I'm old enough. I just get to sit on my butt in one place after the food is done.
Well, both of your oldest came and visited at my mom's. We had a chill Thanksgiving. So me and Shannon got up early. We did the turkey at our house, cut it up. Then we went over to my mom's at like 10:30, and Shannon made a French toast casserole and then a hash brown casserole for breakfast.
There you go.
We did that. Had lunch, dinner, napped multiple times, watched like Trading Places.
We watched Home Alone 2.
We watched Home Alone 1. Home Alone, Trading Places, The Fat Man, it was called. It's a Santa Claus movie with Mel Gibson. It was phenomenal.
Oh, I think I've seen previews.
Phenomenal. Sunday we watched Violent Night. That was a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Okay.
But anyways, and I'll get back to Violent Night. I want to talk to you about that. That's a good movie. But anyways, so yeah, we just like chilled, dude. It was relaxing. No booze. I didn't drink at all.
Well, that's where you failed.
No, it was comfortable. Me, Shannon, and Gavin all wore matching pajamas, our skeleton pajamas. So we just looked like a bunch of skeleton men. You remember that dude on PBS that used
the human body?
Yeah. Crap,
Real
what was
curly
his
hair,
name?
looked like Weird Al Yankovic.
I
Kinda.
can't remember his name.
Oh man.
But I used to watch that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name either.
But anyways, Thanksgiving was chill. It was nice to see Tyler and Adri though.
Yep.
It was very, very nice. Adri brought her new puppy.
Tyler showed up at my mother's house like 12:30, and I wasn't supposed to be there till 2. I'm like, why are you there? Crap. And then I immediately panicked about timing because I still had shit in the oven.
Did you know?
Yes.
Like shit or food?
Some of it got burnt. So yeah, it depends on how you look at it.
What'd you burn?
The bottom of some of the potatoes I was making. And then I made a pumpkin loaf that like the cream cheese filling that turned out to it was a smiley face on the inside. Couldn't have repeated it if I wanted to.
Pumpkin loaf. Was it yummy?
I don't eat that crap.
So you cooked all this food and didn't eat any. I'm sorry for the coughing and the
No,
I got junk just dripping down my throat.
Misty likes this pumpkin loaf thing. She called it pumpkin roll for years, and it took me a while to figure out it was actually like a loaf pan. But I don't do the pumpkin, but she likes it.
You don't like pumpkin?
No.
What is your favorite food?
Pasta.
That's Gavin's too. He likes.
I'd eat anything pasta related every day of the week. I'm a carbitarian, not a vegetarian.
I like pizza. I do. I like pizza. I guess that's a lot of carbs too.
Yeah,
I like pizza.
Bread, cheese, and sauce.
I really like broccoli.
No, yeah,
and I like Brussels sprouts if they're prepared properly. Love Brussels sprouts. The problem is nobody ever makes them. Shannon won't let me cook them at our house because they stink.
It's not that.
Actually, you make them and you bring them to me, and I can eat them cold.
Oh yeah,
they're so good.
With you get the hot honey, the Mike's hot honey, and you put it on top.
Brussels sprouts are amazing.
I think I need that for dinner now.
What's your favorite veggie?
Well, I mean, Brussels sprouts is up there, broccoli, something like that. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on. So, Andy, in this time in the season of giving, what are you most grateful for?
Well, I mean, on Thanksgiving, my answer was rather just more comical than anything, other than the hat family and all the usual stuff. I said indoor plumbing. That was something I was thankful for today and the day after because lots of food.
Today and every day, indoor plumbing is important. Can you imagine? Oh, just had my turkey. Now I got to go outside in the freezing weather to take a crap.
I'm going to go to the outhouse. Nope, I'm good.
I'd rather turn the outhouse into a shed and have indoor plumbing.
Yep.
So, just this season in general, man, I am most grateful just for you guys, for the team.
Been a good season.
It's been a very humbling year. We're being very careful with our finances, but overall, it's been a pretty good year. Good year of serving our clients. I'm very grateful for. I'm going to give them a shout out. Town Properties, Apple Properties, now Eclipse Properties. We're going to be working with them. Shout out to RCF Properties. We work with all these people. These people, I'm very grateful for them. Very, very grateful for them. And I hope they see this and see that we don't take them for granted. Our team appreciates them. We literally are probably the only landscaping company that I know of in town that is laying off 0% of their staff.
One, because he chose to.
He chose to.
He has another job that he'd rather work.
We have 22 people on staff right now.
Rotating.
We're not rich.
Well.
We're not rich, but what we are is we're selfless. And instead of me, Josh, and Andy, I was going to say instead of us getting new trucks, I did get a new truck. But instead of me, Josh, and Andy getting $100,000 a year, we're giving it back to our team. I'm very, very grateful for them. I'm grateful most like for you and Josh. You guys keep me in check. I keep you guys in check. It's a good balance.
And we keep each other from beating on each other.
We have a great balance here. I'm grateful for your kids, not just the old ones, the young ones.
My tiny monsters.
Well, they keep me young. Watch them grow. It's nice watching.
Okay, yeah. When you
good
can send them home.
kids, it's nice watching good kids grow up.
Mostly good.
Yeah, and
we're in that combative stage of 6 and 4.
Oh, like Emery a couple days ago. Remember, I brought him out to you. I was like, "Hey, Emery." He goes, "Don't say my name." I was like, "Emery, don't Emery Magnus."
I have to say the whole name.
Yeah. So then he, like a half hour later, comes in my office. "Oh, I can play your drums." I was like, "No, you can't." Why? You were mean to me. You're going to tell me you're sorry? No.
No.
I was like, well, then you can't play my drums. And now, even if you tell me you're sorry, you can't until tomorrow. Then he starts punching the walls. I'm like, all right, buddy, let's go talk to your dad.
Yeah, he's testing boundaries.
He's 4.
There's no such thing as terrible twos. It's just terrible toddlers.
Dude, he's so big. He is just so big. Dude, Andy's son is almost as tall as me.
No, he's not that close, but he's getting there. He's as big as the first and second graders at his school.
So yeah,
he's a tank.
He's large. You know what else I'm grateful for? Our expertise to not salt when it doesn't need salted. Oh my gosh, we've had 3 little minuscule freaking dusting events in the last 2 weeks, and places that we don't serve have been salted 2 or 3 times, and it's a waste of salt. And we take care of some 0 tolerance properties.
Yeah,
and we haven't.
Their asphalt, those other places,
it's white. It's not necessary. I went to Warehouse 4 Coffee, dude. Speaking of, great, they have really good coffee, like really good coffee. But I went to Warehouse 4 Coffee, and dude, there was so much salt. If you pull up somewhere and you look out on the city streets and there's no salt residue, no salt, no nothing, and you look at a parking lot and like you're crunching as you walk, dude, why are you tearing up this client's property? And then you look at their sidewalk in front of their door and how it's starting to pit. It's like, oh, well, there's your reason. It's like, for God's sakes, we're in this for money, but we're also in this for the environment. Don't destroy your client's property.
Not to damage things.
Don't destroy the environment.
Asphalt ain't cheap, neither's concrete.
No. That's why we do seasonal contracts. Yes, it is money every year that the client has to pay, whether it snows or it doesn't snow. But it's cheaper than replacing their street, and it allows us to use our industry expertise and knowledge to make the decisions.
Yep. And don't get me wrong, if any of them had called and said, hey, can you do something? We would have been out there in an hour.
Absolutely. But they also don't, because they trust us.
Right.
There are those times, but you also are preemptive and make those phone calls prior.
Yeah, I mean, are you thinking you want anything? Just thoroughfares? You want us to come hit sidewalks for you? Anything like that, you know?
But, dude, the internet is awful.
Well, we had 40-mile-an-hour winds last night. Down trees.
You're probably right. So if there's glitches, I apologize. Like right now, I'm sure there's a glitch.
You're a dancing robot. You had to.
I did.
There you go.
Then there's the other one. Sorry. I'm a freaking turd. All right, folks. Now, if you have been salted or assaulted and you're unhappy, unfortunately, we can't do anything about that now. But what we can do is we can propose your landscaping and snow for next year, and you can start that process by giving us a call at 937-681-4859. But if you just want to learn a little bit more about us and see what we're about, this and that, you can go to our website at www.brunnersltd.com. Or if you want to leave a comment below, I promise you I'll respond when we're finished with the show. But do you notice, Andy, when I go through these, you have integrity, dependability, and respect. Because, folks, those are our core values. Right, Larry? Right. So shall we continue?
You're having far too much fun today.
So I want to talk a little bit about how we show our team gratitude. If you are watching this and you are a client of ours, or you're thinking about being a client of ours, and you wonder how we treat the people that are on your properties, our team, our coworkers, we do our best to treat them like family. As the owners of the company, because Andy and I are both owners, as owners of the company, we are not exempt from being terminated as employees of the company. That is how we set ourselves up. So we show our team gratitude by allowing them to have a voice, to have a say, and to feel like actual people. they work a third of their life
Mm-hmm.
in a 24-hour day, because that's all we have in a day is 24 hours. Our team works at our company a third of that. So we need to make sure that they feel comfortable and feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
We show gratitude by taking them on excursions. We went to Full Throttle and drove go-karts for 4 hours, which
I didn't want to leave that place.
it looks like that's what's going to be done again next year. It looks like a winner. So
Mm-hmm.
we do stuff like that. We our production manager Jacob cooks breakfast.
Yeah, he just did breakfast Wednesday last week.
I thought about our next one doing maybe steak and eggs and just buying like some strip steaks and cutting them in half.
Oh, sure.
I mean, there's 22 of us, so 12.
I'm the only one that's going to say no to steak.
Yeah, but you'll say yes to a bite. You always take a bite.
I mean, I'll try it, but it's not something I'm going to eat.
Another way we're showing gratitude to our team is we're doing some fact finding on trying to provide some sort of health benefit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that looks like yet. We're in the researching phase of it, but
or providing a boot allowance for people or something of that nature.
Something.
Yeah.
I know that
things that help.
I know that we're starting a 31 day game challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the training team, Matt and Mitch, had a conversation today. Everyone that shows up on time, doesn't call off on their work day, or make sure that they clock in and clock out, no papers, will get a green sticker. Everyone who does otherwise will get a red sticker on that day. And at the end, the top 3 scores get an extra PTO day.
There you go.
We're going to do that January, February, and March. So and then we're increasing our PTO for team members it's going to be 40 hours. Team leaders are going to be 80 hours. So the team members have the ability of getting 3 extra days. So having 8 days of PTO. That's, if you do it on a holiday, there's 2 weeks of vacation.
We're put a notice. Let us know.
Yeah. Well, so the goal is to promote good behaviors. And it's not that we're trying to manipulate or anything like that. If we're going to get rid of a rule book like we did and have a culture handbook and not have like write-ups for being late and only really start terminating or writing up for decreasing the production, then let's help create the behaviors that promote that so that we can continue on with it, because eventually people start taking advantage of things. Mm-hmm. So if you just
get away with it,
yeah,
no one's gonna yell at me.
There's people that have in the past. So
they're ultimately responsible to their crew, because they're going to catch more hell from their guys and their coworkers than anything else.
Yeah. So the end result is just to we appreciate you, so we want you to show up to work on time. And since you're showing up to work on time, we're going to give you this. Now, if everybody does, and we have 22 people that have all the same points, then everybody's going to get a PTO day. So it's really in their court. But if there's 3 top scores, then the 3 top scores are the ones that are going to win.
Healthy competition is good.
Well, and then as the season progresses, I'm leaving it in the team's hand to create games to where, like, all right, they do this and the winner gets a $200 boot allowance. Or we just go out and what boots do you want? And we just go buy them. The goal is to give the team things that they want. Some monetary value only goes so far. Sometimes it's nice to have something to say, you know what, I earned these. If you do this, you can get this too. And it does create competition. Yeah. Do you like to win?
Yeah, it depends on what I'm winning.
I'm a born loser. I sucked at athletics.
Oh, well.
I seem to be doing okay at business, but there's been times that I've lost at that too.
I like golf and bowling. Neither require me to run.
There's a gnat that just landed on my nose.
Oh.
You see it flying around?
No, there it is.
I'm a stink. How would Sean Connery say it on there? You stink. You smell like trash.
It's terrible.
Terrible. that was terrible.
Yes.
So,
Now
but
do Roger Moore.
so if you are a small company and you have a team, show them some gratitude during this holiday season. Oh yeah, the other thing, we're having a Christmas party where we're having, like, instead of a traditional Christmas meal, we're doing soup, salad, and dessert competition, and $100 cash for the winner of each. What are you making?
I was told by you I had to make cabbage roll soup again. One more thing I make that I don't eat.
I was just damn that. I was just checking. Damn, maybe I do stink. I was just checking to make sure that
I'm still making
that you're following my wishes.
You're just mad you didn't get to try it the first time.
I'll make you potatoes. Shannon's going to make you potato soup.
No, there's a salad competition, so I'm going to figure something out.
And we're going to make a pasta salad.
Are you making Shannon make pasta salad?
I'm probably not making crap because Shannon's the queen of our kitchen, and I don't want to win anyways.
I'm not.
So really, it's put Misty's name on it because as owners, it would look pretty dumb. Now, if our wives win, that's a little different story.
Yeah.
And then we'll leave it up to them if they want to give it to the team. And then if they don't, then we can call them selfish. But and say, hate our wives, don't hate us. There you go. But yeah, I think showing our team gratitude, and it doesn't just have to be money. I mean, just going up and saying, hey, thank you. We appreciate you.
Indeed.
Gratitude. So yeah. So that's a show, folks.
All righty.
We just talking to you guys, telling you what we're thankful for, a little bit of Thanksgiving recap. And we appreciate you.
Yeah.
We'll be back at the first of the year, hopefully with our new intern. I'm interviewing next week with an intern. We'll talk about that once I go to the shoot the poop spot. But hey, thanks a lot for checking us out during this time that we've been on. We look forward to talking to you all again at the beginning of the year. We'll probably talk about that dreadful snow, probably talk about the holidays. And be honest with you, we'll probably start over with some of the topics that I've covered in the past 12 months. I mean, Andy, we have been doing the show
in some form or another
all freaking season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, since January, I've had stuff posting. There's been a couple weeks on and off. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I am very, very, I don't care if anybody watched it at all. I put out 12 months worth of content.
There you go.
And it's good marketing material. So, but anyways, thanks for checking us out. You can check us out again later. You can stick around for our 2 to 3 minutes of shooting the shit, I guess I'll call it. But hey, folks, thanks a lot.
Indeed.
Be good. Remember our fundraiser, donate money. I'll have a link below. We appreciate you. Now, Andy. Oh yeah. And we're on starting at the beginning of the year, Thursdays at 10 a.m., folks. Maybe we'll have new pictures too. We'll see. All right, Andy, let's shoot the shit.
Okie dokie.
Do you even want to, Andy, today? Or are you not feeling it, Andy?
No, I just have a massive amount of stuff to do.
So do I. That's why I'm kind of dragging it along.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to Kettering's Oakwood Centerville's little co-op thing, meeting with the marketing students. We're going to bring one of them in, I think.
There you go.
Do help us with not the creation of this, but the editing, maybe putting together the studio, getting everything situated and ready for us, maybe doing the cutting, the posting, maybe doing our newsletter, all that kind of stuff. I got to really sit down, and I'm going to probably put together a little handout because I'm going to go next Friday and talk to them.
Come watch some weirdos talk on TV. Yeah,
that's essentially what it'd be. So we'll probably continue doing our thing like it is right now. It's the what's after and what's before is what I'll have them do, because I really don't want to shake up my time. I really don't. And they're only going to be probably working here maybe I'll probably only work them 20 hours a week.
Yeah.
That should be enough time for them to put together a newsletter once a month. Because I'll do all the writing. Put together the slideshow, maybe we may change up the slides a little bit, the designs a little bit. Who knows? Do a little shake up, because technically we're starting season 2 of Brunner's Bits.
Season 2.
Can you believe that? Season 2.
Yeah, she's killing you, isn't it?
It is. I'm not gonna lie, I like the setup that we ended up
Yeah.
coming up. I don't think I'm gonna change it now that I think about it because we've already changed it.
I mean,
We can get you.
oh, I'm buying a different stool. This thing makes me mad.
We can do that, and to be honest with you, we could probably move the bar and just be sitting in chairs of our liking, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really. I can have a desk in front of me. I don't know. Or another thing I thought about is maybe moving this and putting a conference table in.
Yeah.
And then we can use it for board meetings too, not just a recording studio.
If this goes anywhere, it's going to my house.
You built it.
Yeah, I bled on it a couple of times.
But it's not going anywhere because I use it for my storage. It's my media storage.
You said we might go to chairs. I'm like, I don't know if I can get that in my basement or not.
Well, no, this is going to go up against that wall because the camera will probably sit on this. We'll have the TV up there, and then we'll just be sitting in chairs. If that's what we decide to do, we may just leave it like it is because there's no point in. I mean, I like the bar. I wish that we had different drinks.
It's a little early.
So what do you got to get done today?
I have to get a proposal started and finished for a project by end of day tomorrow, which includes you doing works. And then I have a meeting with one of our clients for a big fix up of their property in a few minutes.
Oh, is it that time then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that clock working?
No, it finally died. I built that 3 years ago, and the same battery's been in it to my knowledge, and it finally stopped at 6:45.
All right. Well, I guess I better get back to work. Andy, you're getting gray in your beard.
I got a lot of it.
I noticed like a wolf man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you. We'll see you at the beginning of the year.
Hasta.